So I'm just going to do a quick video to show you how to set up the Walkera WK2801 transmitter to fly the V400D02 helicopter. So first of all, you want stick mode set like that. Mode 2, transmitter mode is 2801, which will give access to the throttle curve and pitch curves. Input menu is set like that. Swash type is set to 1 servo, even though it's actually 3 servos. Doesn't work in 2801 mode if you choose 3 servos, so make sure you put 1 servo. That's the key to getting the 2801 transmitter to work with the V400D02. Step is set like that. I didn't change it. And let's go have a look at the model settings. So the reverse menu is set like that. Nothing is reversed. I've set the sub trim like this. It may be different on your helicopter, so start off with all zeros and adjust it if you need to. I've set the travel adjustment like this. Everything's at 100% except for elevator and aileron, which I've set to 80%. Swash mix doesn't work, of course, because it thinks it's 1 servo. ATS mix, I've set it all to, I haven't set it, it's all the default zeros. My understanding is this will correct rudder drift when you're going up or down, so I have not had to adjust that yet. I'll probably play with that as I get better with flying the helicopter. I've set the gyro sensitivity like this, 80% and 20%. I know you have to set it to something. I believe it has to actually be over 50% to work on this helicopter. I believe if you set it to 50% or lower, it actually just turns off the rudder. On some gyros, it will switch between heading hold or normal mode, but I don't believe it works that way with this particular helicopter. So I've set it to 80%, and I leave the gyro switch in position 0. So yeah, try that. It works. If you're more advanced, you might be able to figure out a better setting for this. So now into the dual rate and exponential settings. I'll go back to the beginning here. So I've got my elevator set that way when the switch is in position 2, and that will be, the switches I'll be referring to will be this one for elevator. This is the rudder switch, and this is the aileron dual rate switch. Okay, so for elevator, I've got it set to plus 55% in position 0 and linear in position 1. For aileron, I've got it set the same, 55% in position 0, linear in position 1. And for rudder, I've got 25% in position 0 for exponential and linear in position 1. And I'm not using that function. I've set that to inhibited for all settings. Now into the curves. Throttle curve, mine is set like this. Starts off at 0, 27%, 51%, 75%, and 100%. And then in stunt mode, I've got mine all set to 0 because I'm not ready for that yet. So just in case I accidentally hit the switch, it's just gonna kill the throttle basically. So if you're an advanced flyer and you know how to use stunt mode, then you probably don't need an explanation of what those are for. So into the pitch curve, mine, I'll just get back to normal mode. I've set it like this. So it starts off at 41%, 53%, 63%, 69%, and 73%. can probably hear my two parrots going crazy back there, chirping up a storm. They love helicopters. And that is it. I didn't touch any other settings. So I'm going to do a quick test flight to show you that it actually works. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick test flight to show you that this thing actually works in 2801 mode. Let me just show you that I don't know if I can actually focus on this. I want to show you that the radio is actually in 2801 mode and for the V400D02, so you can see it is. Alright, so I'll just bind this to the helicopter and away we go. That was kind of a sketchy takeoff. I'm going to have to do another one to redeem myself.